Welcome, everyone, to this deep dive into Avatar: Fire and Ash, the third installment in James Cameron's groundbreaking sci-fi epic. If you're a fan of immersive worlds, stunning visuals, and high-stakes adventures on the alien moon of Pandora, buckle up. Today, we're exploring the production behind this cinematic behemoth, the unforgettable characters, the massive business it's done at the box office, and a balanced look at the reviews. Whether you've seen it in IMAX 3D or are just curious about the hype, let's journey back to Pandora. First, let's talk production. Avatar: Fire and Ash is the latest chapter in a franchise that revolutionized filmmaking back in 2009 with the original Avatar. Directed once again by visionary filmmaker James Cameron, who also co-wrote the script alongside Rick Jaffa, Amanda Silver, Josh Friedman, and Shane Salerno, this movie pushes the boundaries of what's possible in cinema. Cameron, known for blockbusters like Titanic and The Terminator, has been planning this series for decades. Production on Fire and Ash ramped up after the massive success of Avatar: The Way of Water in 2022, with filming overlapping on multiple sequels to capture the young actors' performances before they aged out of their roles. The budget? A whopping estimated $400 million, making it one of the most expensive films ever produced. But that's par for the course with Cameron. He spares no expense on cutting-edge technology. We're talking advanced motion capture systems, where actors perform in suits dotted with sensors to bring the towering blue Na'vi to life. The film was shot using innovative high frame rate cameras and underwater motion capture for those breathtaking aquatic scenes, though this one shifts focus to volcanic terrains. Filming took place primarily in New Zealand, with sound stages transformed into Pandora's lush, dangerous landscapes, and virtual production techniques allowing Cameron to direct in real time within a digital environment. It's a blend of practical effects, CGI, and computer animation that's so seamless, you'll forget it's not real. And get this, parts of Avatar 4 Feet were filmed back-to-back with this one to ensure continuity. The result? A runtime of about 3 hours and 15 minutes, packed with spectacle that's best experienced on the biggest screen possible. Released on December 19, 2025, in the US, it's already racked up 16 wins and 41 nominations at various awards, including nods for visual effects and sound design. Now, onto the characters that make Pandora feel alive. At the heart of the story is Jake Sully, played by Sam Worthington. Once a human marine, Jake's now fully Na'vi, leading his family through turmoil. His fierce partner, Neytiri, portrayed by Zoe Saldana, brings emotional depth as a warrior and mother grappling with loss. Their kids are central too. There's Spider, the human teenager adopted by the Sullys, played by Jack Champion, who's torn between worlds. Kiri, the mysterious adopted daughter with a special connection to Pandora's deity Awa, is brought to life by Sigourney Weaver, who, fun fact, also played Grace in the first film. Then we have the relentless antagonist, Colonel Miles Quaritch, resurrected in Na'vi form and hell-bent on revenge, with Stephen Lang delivering a chilling performance. But Fire and Ash introduces exciting new faces, like the Ash People, a volcanic Na'vi clan known for their aggression and fire-based culture. Leading them is Varang, a formidable and fiery chieftain played by Una Chaplin, granddaughter of Charlie Chaplin. She's a standout, bringing intensity and moral complexity to the conflicts. Returning supporting cast includes Kate Winslet as Ronal, Cliff Curtis as Tanowari from the Reef clan, and others like Britton Dalton and Trinity Jolie Bliss as the Sully children. These characters aren't just eye candy. They explore themes of family, grief, environmentalism, and cultural clashes, making the story resonate on a human, or should I say Na'vi, level. Speaking of the plot, without spoiling too much, the Sully family is still on the run from human invaders, dealing with the aftermath of past battles. Grief weighs heavy as they encounter the Ash People, leading to new alliances and betrayals. The action escalates with epic battles, aerial chases, and explorations of Pandora's untamed regions. It's a tale of resilience and discovery, with Cameron weaving in deeper lore about the planet's ecosystems and indigenous-inspired cultures. Now, let's crunch the numbers on the business side, because Avatar: Fire and Ash isn't just a movie, it's a box office juggernaut. Released amid high expectations, it opened domestically to $89 million over its first weekend, a solid start but below the predecessor's massive hauls. Worldwide, as of mid-January 2026, it's grossed over $1.235 billion. That's about $347 million from the US and Canada, and a staggering $888 million internationally, with strong performances in China, Europe, and Asia. It's held the #1 spot for 4 straight weeks, adding around $21 million in its latest domestic weekend, and projections suggest it'll pull in $12 to $14 million over the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday weekend. Compared to the first, Avatar, which topped $2.9 billion, or The Way of Water, at $2.3 billion, Fire and Ash is pacing a bit slower, perhaps due to franchise fatigue or competition from new releases like a zombie sequel threatening its streak. But it's already climbed past films like Thor, Love and Thunder domestically and crossed the $1.2 billion mark globally, with recent sessions adding $86.9 million. Factoring in the $400 million budget plus marketing, it's profitable, fueling Disney's plans for more sequels. James Cameron has even hinted at needing cost-cutting measures for Avatar 4 Feet and 5, set for 2029 and 2031, but the business here proves the franchise's enduring appeal in a post-pandemic market hungry for event cinema. Finally, what do the critics and audiences think? Reviews are mixed but leaning positive overall. On Rotten Tomatoes, it holds a 66% tomatometer score from over 339 critics, with an impressive 90% audience score from more than 10,000 verified ratings. The critic consensus praises its cutting-edge visual effects and one-of-a-kind thrills but notes it repeats narrative beats from the previous films, sometimes to frustrating effect. For instance, Sarah Michelle Fetters from MovieFreak.com said, "As much as I did enjoy Avatar, Fire and Ash, I'm ready for Cameron to move on to telling new stories far removed from this one." Tim Cogshell from Filmweek called it insulting in its portrayal of native peoples, while Peter Rayner appreciated the immersion but felt it was a world we've seen before. Cameron Meyer quipped it's big, loud and dumb, and Brian Lowry described it as a 197-minute epic that exhausts as much as it entertains. Rachel Ho from Exclaim noted the frenetic pacing from 5 writers. Audiences, however, are more forgiving, raving about the emotional depth, stunning graphics, and excitement. Many call it a mesmerizing return to Pandora, perfect for family viewing, though some agree it's a rehash. Overall, if you're in it for the spectacle, it's a must-see. If you want fresh storytelling, it might feel familiar. Avatar, Fire and Ash cements James Cameron's legacy as a pioneer, blending jaw-dropping production with beloved characters, solid business success, and divisive yet engaging reviews. Whether it's the volcanic vistas or the heartfelt family drama, it's a reminder of why we go to the movies, to escape to worlds beyond our own. Thanks for watching. If you haven't seen it yet, grab those 3D glasses. Ewa Nahu, may Ewa be with you. Closing music swells, triumphant Pandora theme.